Whiskey spills, the night runs cold. One wrong move and you won't get old. Smoking lead, fire and steel. No remorse, no time to feel. Cross my path, take your last breath. I deal in blood, I deal in death. Shadows stretch, the reaper calls. Every man falls when the hammer falls. No law, no love, no peace for me. Just the echo of gunfire setting me free. Smoking lead, fire and steel. No remorse, no time to feel. Cross my path, take your last breath. I deal in blood, I deal in death. Dust rolls high, the moon turns red. Ain't no rest till I'm good and dead. But till that day I'll ride on through with smoke and lead and a hell-bound view.
Ash on my boots and blood in my teeth. The sun don't rise for men like me. Born with a curse and raised by fire in a land where mercy's buried in wire. My mama said, boy, don't you trust no smile. They'll feed you lies and hang you in style. So I carved my law in rusted steel, where the quickest draw is the only deal. Strike first or rot in dirt, that's the only gospel I ever heard. Life don't wait and death don't flirt. You pull that trigger or you're the earth. No second chance, no last good word. Strike first or rot in dirt. But the graveyard swells. I hear more truth in a shotgun shell. I've seen good men die with clean hands, and devils rise with a gold wedding band. With ghosts in my shadow's wake, each one a name that I had to take. But I sleep just fine in the reaper's grin, 'cause hell respects the state I'm in. Strike first or rot in dirt, that's the only gospel I ever heard. Life don't wait and death don't flirt. You pull that trigger or you're the earth. No second chance, no last good word. Strike first or rot in dirt. Now there's blood on my coat and smoke in the breeze. I ride alone, but I ride free. No laws above, no judge below, just the echo of boots on a desert road. Strike first or ride in dirt. Scars don't heal, but they prove your worth. I chose this path, I claim this curse. My story's inked in gunpowder verse. So say your prayers, but know this first. Strike first or ride in dirt. There's a shadow across the moon tonight. Whispers in the wind so low. I hear the echo of a lonely fight on the devil's road below. Footsteps on the gravel path, leading where the cold winds blow. Memories of a lover's wrath on the devil's road laid low. Walking where the wicked tread, with ghosts that never let you go. The past ain't buried, just undead, out on the devil's road we know. Skeleton trees with branches wide, hiding stories never told. Graveyard secrets they can't hide on the devil's path grown old. Your eyes, they never show a heart that's been deceived a while on the devil's road. Pain grows. Walking where the wicked tread, with ghosts that never let you go. The past ain't buried, just undead, out on the devil's road we know.
I was bored of rose and a perfect grove, with a name whispered low and a soul I sold. Mama said, son, don't you stare at the flame, but I rode with the wind and I called it by name. Ash in my lungs, thunder in my spine, I ride where the stars forget to shine. A deal was struck with a crooked grin, now I carry hellfire deep within. He comes collecting when the night turns black, and I can hear him breathing down my track. This ain't a tale that ends with grace, it's the devil's due and I ride his place. Yeah, I burn the roads, I split the sky, a ghost on wheels who won't die. Chains on my jacket, dust on my name, every mile I ride fans the flame. No church would claim me, no grave will hold, I'm cursed to wander, young turned old. as I spoke. Love was a flicker, gone too fast, buried or rang in the desert's grasp. He comes collecting when the night turns black, and I can hear him breathing down my track. This ain't a tale that ends with grace, it's the devil's due, and I ride his place. Yeah, I burn the roads, I split the sky, a ghost on wheels who won't die. Whistle in the canyon, howl in the dust. The devil don't chase, he waits for trust. I gave him mine with a bloody pen, now I page night again and again. He comes collecting and I don't run, I ride straight into the smoking sun. This is no prayer, no hymn of peace, it's the sound of chains that never cease. Yeah, I burn the roads, I split the sky, forever cursed, I don't ask why. It's the devil's due, and I ride till I die. Yeah, I ride till I die.
The sky is bleeding crimson as the sun sinks low. A shadow on the horizon, and the wind starts to blow. Walking down this gravel road, my heart feels like stone. A long journey back to nowhere, where I'm all alone. I'll pass the old barn where the memories lie of a time filled with laughter. Now it's all bone dry. Whispers in the twilight, ghosts of days gone by. Every footstep echoes a mournful goodbye. It's a long road home, through the tears and the pain. Every step closer feels the same. Dust on my boots, dirt on my hands, trying to reclaim who I am. I reach the broken fence where dreams used to grow. Now it's tangled in the thorn with nothing to show. The moon starts rising, cold and pale. Each star a reminder of the times I failed. There's a light in the distance, a flicker of hope, a whisper in the night, a way to cope.
Through the dark and the sorrow, through the endless roam, I'll find my way back to a place called home. It's a long road home, through the tears and the pain, every step closer on my boots, dirt on my hands, trying to reclaim who I am.
In over the desolate plain, silent whispers call my name. Moonlight casting shadows long in the night where I belong. Creaking boards on an old farmhouse, memories haunts this house. Through broken windows the wind does howl, a lonesome wolf begins to prowl. In the silence I hear the cry, echoes of the past they paths where spirits tread, where the living fear to spread. Lantern light flickers in the cold, tales of the damned so often told. Footsteps follow where I go, in the stillness, voices low. Midnight creatures, they come out, hidden truths, they scream and shout. Faces linger in the gloom, shadows dance within my room. In the silence I hear the cries, echoes of the past they rise. Darkened paths where spirits tread, where the living fear to spread. The moon's hiding in the holler, the night is cold as sin. Empty bottles on the counter where my demons settle in. A flicker from the kerosene casting ghosts upon the wall. Every creak and groan reminds me of the things I can't recall. Old memories like thunder tearing through this empty room. A photograph that's fading, a love affair turned tomb.
Rusty nails and broken boards, this house has lost its soul. I sit here drowned in sorrows, with a heart so black as coal. Whiskey and shadows, they're my only friends tonight. In this dark and endless silence, where wrong feels so right. Every sip's a piece of me that slowly fades away. Whiskey and shadows guide me till the break of day. Mama's Bible on the table, dust covered and alone. I used to find my answers in those pages made of stone. But the words won't heal a spirit that's been shattered and betrayed. In this empty house of sorrow, where only shadows stay. The rain taps on the window like a lover's mournful sigh. I've walked these crooked highways with a curse in every stride. The devil holds my secrets, whispers softly in the dark. Wish I could break these chains and make one final mark. Whiskey and shadows, they're my only friends tonight. In this dark and endless silence, where wrong feels so right. Every sip's a piece of me that slowly fades away. Whiskey and shadows guide me till the break of day.
Stands where the moonlight shines. The wind whispers secrets through the night, casting shadows where ghosts find their light. In a corner bar past the county line, a man sits alone, lost in whiskey's brine. His heart's been broken by too many lies. In the darkened room where sorrow hides. Watch on a worn out wrist, tracks the hours down a dark abyss. Memories haunt like a lover's scorn in the depths where dreams are torn.
smoke where the lost ones rise. Mama raised a fighter, not a man to kneel. Taught me cold steel's got a stronger feel. For prayers or Sunday songs, I'm the thunder rolling when the night gets long. Bones in the dirt, blood in the clay, ain't no white flag flying over my grave. I was built for war, not for mercy's hand, forged in the dust of a brutal land. A heart like stone, a soul run dry, right where the angels fear to cry. Built for war, not for mercy's call. Stand me up proud or don't stand me at all. Tattooed by battle, scarred by loss, carried my burdens like a heavy cross. Every promise broke like brittle bone. Learned young that a man fights best alone. Whiskey for courage, gunpowder breath. I made my peace with a hard-earned death. Never needed forgiveness, never needed fame. Just a fast horse, a sharp aim, and a name. I was built for war, not for mercy's hand, forged in the dust of a brutal land. A heart like stone, a soul run dry, right where the angels fear to cry. Yeah, built for war, not for mercy's call. Stand me up proud or don't stand me at all. Iron in my blood, lightning in my veins. Took every curse and wore it like chains. If heaven won't have me, hell's just fine. I'll ride these battlefields till the end of time. Built for war, not for mercy's dream. Born for the fight, not the in-between. Raise your glass for the ones who fall. Built for war, and damn proud of it all. Yeah, built for war, not for mercy at all.
Clouds gather over broken fields, a lonesome wind that chills and heals. The whisper of ghosts is a mournful tune. Whiskey under moonlight, a lover's wound. Cold shadows dance on the gravel road, echoes of stories left untold. A rusty sign swings with a creaky sound. Broken dreams lie scattered on this ground. In the night where the wild things roam, maybe the lost will find their home. A heart of darkness, but the spirit's bright, drinking memories beneath the moonlight. A blackbird calls from a crooked tree, singing secrets of what's meant to be. The air is thick with a heavy past, every child's laughter, every lover's last. chain link fences guard what's gone. Old letters burn in the break of dawn. Footsteps lead where no one's been. Silent prayer for what might have been. In the night where the wild things roam, maybe the lost will find their home. A heart of darkness, but the spirit's bright, drinking memories beneath the moonlight. In the night where the wild things roam, maybe the lost will find their home. A heart of darkness, but the spirit's bright, drinking memories beneath the moonlight. Drinking memories beneath the moonlight.
Burned my home, left me to die. Thought I'd beg, thought I'd cry, but I don't break and I don't kneel. Now it's my turn to make you feel. Ashes and lead, blood in the sand. You made your move, now play your hand. No mercy left, no words to say. Only fire gonna light your way. Smoke still rises, sky burns red. Every step I take brings more dead. Ain't no sheriff, ain't no law, just my guns and what I saw. Ashes and lead, blood in the sand. You made your move, now play your hand. No mercy left, no words to say. Only fire gonna light your way. You prayed for luck, but luck ran dry. Ain't no savior in the sky. You crossed the line, you paid the cost. Now I make sure you stay lost. Ashes and lead, blood in the sand. You made your move, now play your hand. No mercy left, no words to say. Only fire gonna light your way. Dust settles, but I ride on. Ain't no peace till all are gone. Ashes fall, the night runs red. One last whisper, one last death. You hear the silence, don't you? That's the sound before it all goes to hell. You think you're safe, you think you're fine, but when the shadows fall, there ain't no place to hide. I walk alone where the cold winds blow, where the sun don't shine and the rivers don't flow. Every step I take, the ground starts to moan, 'cause I'm the devil's child and I'm here to own. When the shadows fall, I rise. No fear, no lies, no disguise. They'll try to bury me in the dirt, but I'll claw my way out with my blood and my hurt. Ain't no mercy where the wild things roam. I left my soul at the crossroads, never coming home. I'm the ghost in the wind, the howl in the night, and I'll tear down your world just to make it right. When the shadows fall, I rise. No fear, no lies, no disguise. They'll try to bury me in the dirt, but I'll claw my way out with my blood and my hurt.
There's a house by the river, forgotten and old, with whispers of secrets and stories untold. The windows are broken, the doors barely close. Ghosts of the hollow where no sunlight flows. Stayed drunk. We lived in the shadow, our spirits all sunk. At night we'd hear footsteps on the creaky old floor, echoes of sorrow from those gone before. Oh, the ghosts of the hollow, they call out my name. In the dead of the night, they light up a flame. Haunted by memories that never do, lost in the darkness where dreams are all frayed. The wind through the trees, it moans like a dirge. Broken hearts buried deep where nightmares emerge. A wolf's lonely howl is all that I hear. Living in fear, ain't been living for years. Stars in the sky, though they don't seem to shine. Over this midnight, they no longer align. Caught in a nightmare, awake or asleep, the hollow, it holds me, its secrets I keep. Oh, the ghosts of the hollow, they call out my name. In the dead of the night, they light up a flame. Haunted by memories that never do fade. on the edge where the map turns black. Boots made of leather and a soul full of cracks. Smoke in his lungs and fire in his veins. A storm in the silence, a ghost with no name. They whispered in towns he'd once passed through. He don't speak much, but Lord, it's true. When the wind turns sharp and the sky turns red, he's the last thing breathing when it's all dead. He laughs while it all burns. Ashes fly and the black wheel turns. No mercy in his cold wild eyes, just a devil grinning as the good men die. No prayer, no grace, no concern. He laughs while it all burns. He lit that match with a crooked smile. Watched the church go up from a distant mile. Said, I ain't justice, I ain't sin. I'm the reckoning that crawls within. The sheriff ran, the preacher cried, but the fire spoke louder than the ones who lied. He walked through the heat like a beast reborn, with a past carved deep in a crown of thorns. He laughs while it all burns. No tears fall, no one returns. Just jar and bone where the truth once lay, and echoes that haunt the break of day. The wind may howl, the world may churn, but he laughs while it all burns. Some say he was wrong, some say insane. Some say his blood runs oil and flame, but none dare speak when the dusk light bends and that shadow rides in again. He laughs while it all burns. Smoke sings low and the cold sun yearns. He don't forget, he don't forgive, he don't regret the way he lives. From cursed soil to twisted turns, he laughs while it all burns. I woke with a taste of blood on my tongue, whiskey on breath and a loaded gun. The lawman's dead where the red dust blows, but the devil knows what the devil sows. My boots leave fire where the shadows crawl. I ain't running, I just answer the call, with a soul stitched tight by sin and flame. I ride with ghosts that don't need names. Hell's got room for one more soul, and I ain't afraid to pay the toll.
one more. Crosses burn on the hills I've passed, names carved deep in a whiskey glass. My prayers are rusted, my fate long cast. I'm a hymn of hate from a haunted past. Barstool prophets warned me twice, but I shook hands with colder ice. The preacher cried but wouldn't stay. He knew this rider don't kneel or pray. Hell's got room for one more soul, and I ain't afraid to pay the toll. These wheels turn slow, but they always roll down to where the reaper keeps control. One eye on the smoke, one hand on the door. Yeah, hell's got room for one more. Hell's got room for one more ride, and I'm the storm they can't deny. I'll burn this trail with iron and lore, then knock like thunder on that old red door. So pour one out on the cold dirt floor. Yeah, hell's got room for one more. Got a room, and I'm knocking. On this dusty lane, whispers of the past like an old refrain. Shadows dance where the corn once grew, echoes of a love I never knew. Broken fence by the empty barn, rusty nails and a withered charm. Ghost of the fields, where did they go? Left to wander in the afterglow. Oh, the nights are long and the winds they moan. In the hush of twilight, I'm not alone. A heartbeat echoes through the hollows wide. In the still of the night, I hear you sigh. In the cold night air, melancholy fills the midnight's despair. Roads that lead where the shadows lie, underneath this Tennessee sky. Tattered dreams in a lonesome house, fields fall silent, so does the spouse. Under stars so bright, now I walk these aisles
In the dead of night, oh, the nights are long, and the winds they moan. In the hush of twilight, I'm not alone. A heartbeat echoes through the hollows wide. In the still of the night, I hear you sigh. Through the dead of night, moon hangs low, casting eerie light. Coyotes cry is a haunting song. On this prairie I've wandered too long. There's a shadow beneath the willow tree, whispers secrets only I can see. Cold ground where the wildflowers lay, dreams long buried in the dust and clay. Midnight calls and the silence screams. Ghosts of love haunt my broken dreams. Lonely nights and the wolves they howl. Midnight on the prairie, hear its growl. Gravel road leading to nowhere, empty bottle and a vacant stare. Stars above seem so cold and far, as I trace my name in the fallen star. Dark clouds gather and the thunder moans. Empty heart roams a land of stones. Paths I've tread with shadows close, seeking solace in the wind's ghost. Midnight calls and the silence screams. Ghosts of love haunt my broken dreams. Lonely nights and the wolves they howl. Midnight on the prairie, hear its growl. I was born beneath a blood moon sky. Mama cried, but she knew why. The preacher swore I'd bring a curse, riding storms in a leather hearse. The ground don't claim a soul like mine, too full of sin, too sharp with time. I walk where others fear to tread, with iron in my chest and ghost in my head. Ain't no grave for me, no hole too deep, no preacher's prayer, no soul to keep. They tried to bury what they couldn't bind, but I clawed up the dirt and pine. I ain't sleeping where the dead men lie. I ride with the dust and the devil's eye. So carve no stone, don't wait and see. There'll be no grave for me. They hung me once at Red Rock Hill, left me swinging cold and still. But thunder cracked and ropes don't last when your past rides fast and your heart beats brass. I've dodged bullets, I've danced with fire, I've stared down fate and worn out choirs. The reaper tips his hat my way, but I tip mine back, then walk away. Ain't no grave for me, no chains, no box, no final rest beneath the rocks. They wrote my name on a crooked tree, but wind and time erased it clean. I won't lie down in no hallowed ground. I roam where lost men can't be found. So light no candle, just let me be. There's still no grave for me. Let the wolves sing my elegy, let the crows keep watch for me. I'm a story carved in scars and smoke, a vow unbent, a bond unbroke. No grave for me, no rest, no stone. I'll keep riding till flesh meets bone. And if I vanish in the devil's rain, let 'em whisper my name in vain. But don't you dig, don't you pray, don't you plead. There never was a grave for me.
Down by the old Whiskey River, I saw a ghost in the night. With a bottle in hand, he stood by the pale moonlight. Whispers of sorrow echoed through the trees. His eyes were full of stories, painful memories. Mama said, boy, don't you wander too far. The river's cursed with shadows and scars. But the moon was my guide, and the night grew cold. I felt the weight of history in that haunted fold. Whiskey River's ghost, he's a friend of no man. He's the rage of the storm, the cry of the damned. Hold your breath and your tears when you walk that path, or you'll find yourself buried in his heartless wrath. Legends and tales passed down through the years, of broken hearts and